Hello Aries, my name is Chris and I'll be doing your reading for the month of May. I just started doing these videos on YouTube, readings by video. So definitely let me know what you think. And if you'd like a reading, I am doing readings. Just have to email me below and I will email you back information all about the readings I do and things like that. So overall, it looks like an excellent month of May for you Aries. Definitely some interesting things. So the first card you get from the past in the past position here is the Ace of Clubs. So this is an interesting card because this is like my favorite card in the deck other than the Ace of Diamonds, which we'll get to that in a second, which is a little bit of good news for you. But this is like one of my favorite cards, and it usually, when it comes up in the past, to me, it's one of those things where maybe for the past few months, and I'm going to say the past 3 months, maybe even, probably the last 3 months is what I'm picking up on here, is that maybe money's been coming in and then it goes right out. So you're not able to hold on to it. So you've really been just balancing. Maybe you've just been kind of coasting financially, and it's almost like you haven't been able to break out. And maybe this is also kind of like you're trying to gain influence. So whether that's in your job or business, maybe you're trying to get a raise or a new promotion or something like that in your job, or you're just trying to start a new business or something along those lines. This is like kind of like that. Like you've been putting in time or you've been putting in money, but you're just coasting along, but you're trying to kind of break out. It's almost like a breakout card. And that's funny because the next card you get is the King of Diamonds, which the King of Diamonds is a man of influence, and this could be you. You could becoming more influential, more recognized for the things that you do. And this is coming up in the present position, so beginning of May, you should start to see this. It's also a money card. I mean, diamonds are to me are always money, and King being one of the higher suits, it definitely is a good sign. And so I think if you're trying to get that raise and you're trying to start that business, or you're just trying to break through a barrier, I mean, a lot of times this can be a barrier to your success, maybe even, or it's kind of like one of those spiritual tests, like you're being tested before you can just kind of bust through it. And this is you busting through it for sure. Um, and there's really not much else to say about this, and it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. I do not attach sex to the suits. It's for whoever you are, and I do feel like this is you. It's not somebody else. So you're becoming more influential, and I'm definitely picking up that you're getting status. You're gaining status, almost is the way you could say that. That's definitely proven by the next card, Ace of Diamonds. Pretty much, one of the best money cards that you could get. I would say this is financial reward, financial success, money just coming to you, manifesting money extremely easily, and it's always like it's always good news is the way I look at this. It's always like the way I kind of look at this card is it's always like you receive it and you're happy. So it's almost like I'm seeing like people receiving it, so maybe somebody gives it to you, or maybe an unexpected raise. I don't think so. I don't think it would be very unexpected. This is something you've definitely been working for, but you definitely are receiving good news and money and just money in general. And I feel like just judging by the rest of the cards here, that you're definitely like stabilizing, and maybe there's definitely going to be less of this going on with your finances. This is a finance heavy type of reading, and that's kind of what this is. So next we have the Three of Hearts, and like I said, you have a couple threes here, and I think this definitely has to do with the last 3 months. And I think everybody's been going through it since the beginning of the year, last 3 months ish kind of timing. But this card to me is kind of like contentment. You're becoming content. You're more happy. And if you're in a relationship, you're definitely more happy. You're gonna have a great, if you're in a loving relationship, you're definitely gonna be feeling love. If you're not in a relationship, I think the people around you are going to feel more supportive to you. I don't necessarily see love coming to Aries this month. It could, like I say, I just read what I have here. There could be more, for you personally. But, I think if you're already in this type of relationship, or you're in a relationship, you're going to be feeling it. You're going to be having a great time. It's going to be like an easy month on the relationship. So next we have the Three of Diamonds. Excuse me. And this is like this is a card of like your, kind of like certainty is the way I look at this card. And, I think this is coming up more in the past. And it's about obstacles and trying to, like, expand away from those obstacles, break through them. But it's more of like a, you're trying to become bigger than the obstacle, if that makes sense with this card. I'm sorry, with this card. And you're trying to break away. But to me, this card means that you have to let something go. And I feel like a lot of you already have let something go. If you're an Aries and you're watching this video, I feel like you've already let whatever this is go. So, there's really not much else to say about it, because, I think that it's something that's already, kind of happened. And I also feel like the 3, it's coming up because, this is all about your last 3 months. It might have been particularly challenging for you, Aries, in the past 3 months. You've been going through it. But just know that time is over. But also remember, you might have been going over some, like, old relationships or some old situations. But they're old. They're stale. You need to let them go. And that's what this card is. It's not a negative card. It's not necessarily a positive card. It's just kind of, it's one of those middle ground cards where it just, I don't think anything's negative or positive, but, that's what this means. So, thank you for watching this video, Aries. I really appreciate it, and have an excellent May.